All right. What is up? Championship week. We made it, fellas. This is the final week of fantasy football as we know it. Of course, there's going to be, DFS and stuff next week and into the playoffs and stuff. But yeah, this is it. This is I'm in 2 championship matchups today. How many are you in?
I'm in 2 as well.
Yeah. So my home league trophy behind me, I'm hoping that doesn't go anywhere, because if it does, there'll be a big empty space there behind me if I lose today, which would be upsetting. So hopefully that trophy isn't going anywhere. And I also slacked on getting my name engraved in it from last year, and I'm hoping to get a nice 2-for-1 special if I can win again.
Buddy, Rotosurgeon already cursed you with the Jacoby Myers call, bro.
I know, right? It's like his only bad player in his lineup too. Like bad player relative to the rest of his lineup.
Yeah, dude. You said you're facing Arnie Palmy, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be an interesting one. And then obviously you play Garrett in the listener league. So
I do, yeah. And I have to rely on Damian Harris and Saquon in the listener league for my running backs, because my wide receivers are so elite, and I have Mark Andrews and whatever. I also have to start Sam Darnold in my super flex spot because Justin Fields isn't playing.
Buddy, if
I win with Sam Darnold and Saquon Barkley,
see, and that's the thing too. If there weren't like a trade deadline, we could have literally done a deal. Like you would have given me like Fields plus for Lance, just so you had a fucking quarterback this week.
Yeah.
But again, like we set the deadline, but next year again we'll probably take the deadline off.
Yeah, trade deadlines in Dynasty doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. There's a reason for you to be making trades, if you're a rebuilding team into the playoffs.
Like I'm a rebuilder and like you're a contender, and in your situation, Fields not playing, like you could easily just make a move from a rebuilder to still stack up your team for the championship. So I agree.
Yeah, even if you had someone like a Tyler Huntley on your line in your roster or something, and I wanted to send a 3rd rounder for Tyler Huntley today, like I would potentially do something like that. Exactly. Anyways, if you guys are just joining us and you want a quick answer, yes or no, who should I start of these players, and you don't want to listen to our explanation or wait for us to get to your question, our rankings are available in the description. You get taken to a Google sheet and just go to the end of it. It should say week 17 Bush, week 17 Danny, and you guys can just see our rankings that way. And then that way you can hop in here quickly, get an answer, and hop out. Don't have to stick around, although we do appreciate when you stick around. So sure. Yeah, Mass Bandit was the first one in here. We'll get into his first, and then we'll get into the super that Aggie just left. But full PPR, pick one. Kyle Pitts, Foster Moreau. I don't even have to read the rest of the list. Yeah. Kyle Pitts. I know Kyle Pitts been a little disappointing lately, but in a full PPR league, he has the highest target share of any of these tight ends by a pretty wide margin, and he's used, really in an advantageous way to get him targets. So I'm going with Pitts.
Fully agree there. Spicy, your boy might have COVID, so I might not be able to stay here long. I feel like, dude, rest up, man. Hopefully you're okay. Hopefully you don't have COVID, because
my brother has COVID too. There's I know a couple of my buddies and my brother and his fiance both have COVID as well.
What about your nephew?
He was sick apparently, but he didn't have COVID.
Okay, phew. Is he like staying with like someone else?
No, he's staying with them. Like I honestly, I have no idea what the situation is. My brother's sleeping in a separate room. My brother's girlfriend already had it, I guess, like last week, and got over it now, and now my brother has it. Like I am not really sure what the situation is, but he should be okay.
But yeah, we actually do have the super chat from Aggie. We'll get to Aggie 499 super chat. Appreciate it a lot. He says Aaron Jones, Ronald Jones, Dylan Swift, Amari, MPJ, Sony. Need 2 running backs in the flex. This is pretty easy to me. I would actually go with Ronald Jones, DeAndre Swift, and Amari Cooper here.
I would play Aaron Jones instead of Amari Cooper.
I'll make that bet with you.
I mean, it's pretty close. Again, he didn't leave the scoring format, but if this is like if this is a full PPR league, I'll give you the edge for Amari Cooper as a receiver. But if it's half or standard, I'll take the 2 Joneses and DeAndre.
Yeah. Let us know what the scoring format is here. Again, for me, I would probably lean with Cooper in half and full, but I
got the gut feeling that it's a big Cooper day today as well. I have him in a couple DFS lineups.
He just said full PPR, so yeah, I would go with Amari.
Yeah, I'll take Cooper over Aaron Jones then.
With that banged up secondary of the Cardinals, I genuinely think like this is a Cooper like classic 150-yard like 2 touchdown type of game.
I've today on Twitter, I've seen so many people be like, I can't believe Ronald Jones is going to win some people some championships today. Anybody else have this gut feeling that he's just going to do nothing?
I agree.
Like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Like, I'm still going to start him because the process is there, right? Like high implied point total, easy matchup. Everything points to the fact that Ronald Jones should have a good game. I just have a gut feeling that he's not going to.
Yeah, no, for sure. So
could be just a touchdown thing, right? Like he gets, he's efficient on the ground and doesn't score a touchdown type of thing.
The thing is, again, in terms of process, you could probably lock him in for like 18, 20 plus carries, and against the Jets front, like realistically, what does he need to return on that? Like 4 yards per carry, and
Yeah.
So you not like if you don't get 4 yards per carry against the Jets, you're just completely.
I would really also part of that too is that I play Ronald Jones, so hopefully that does come true and Tom Brady scores the touchdowns because I have Brady. That'll really suck. It'll be kind of a double whammy if Tom Brady has like no touchdowns and Ronald Jones has 3 touchdowns because I play Ronald Jones and I have Tom Brady.
Yep. No, I agree there. We actually got a member comment here from Brock. He says, any update on Elijah Mitchell and Kareem Hunt's injuries? Elijah Mitchell is expected to be fully back.
I think he's officially active. I'll look right now.
I saw a report. No, he's for sure active. I saw a report when I woke up this morning, or was it last night? Either or.
Yeah, Schefter tweeted last night that he's expected to play. I guess they play at 4, so he's not going to be officially, active or whatever. But both Rappaport and Schefter said he is expected to play. Has not played since early December. So yeah, he should be good to go.
Also, I'm just going to quickly address one thing. I know it's like skipping the line, but it's for everybody here. So listen in. Weekly ranking from week 12, not 17. You actually have to scroll because there's a bunch of tabs.
Yeah, there's a bunch of tabs along the bottom. Since we started giving away our weekly rankings, we have them as far back as week 12. Just go to the bottom of the screen there, and then you'll see the tabs for the week.
And there'll be a designation, Bush rankings, Danny rankings. So if you want to see either of ours, just click either tab, and it'll show you the full update. But we actually got a couple supers here. You have where we left off in the normals.
Yeah.
$40.99.
$40.99.
$4.99 from Troy. Appreciate that. He says 3 and 6 to the chip. Herbert, Cook, AK, Hill, Brown, Chase, Pitts, Eagles, D, Bucker. No questions. Happy year. That is a phenomenal team there, and happy New Year to you as well.
Yeah, looks a lot like my my Bitcoin League team, unfortunately, which is not in the championship this week.
Pain, but yeah, that good luck on winning that championship, brother. We got another super from Caden. Appreciate that. He says full PPR, AJ Dillon or Jarrett Patterson. I'm gonna go Dillon here.
Yeah, I'll take Dillon. I think the ceiling is way higher in a game that we expect the Packers to win by a decent margin. I think there's upside for Dillon to score on the ground as well as just get a lot of carries in this game if it's a positive game script.
Agreed. Another super here from Cam. Appreciate that. $4.99. He says pick 2 running backs out of Ronald Jones, Sonny Michel, DeAndre Swift. Pick 3 wide receivers out of Devontae Adams, AJ Brown, Waddle, and Lamb for this week. Thanks, boys. First question, I would go with Ronald Jones and DeAndre Swift.
Yep.
I'm assuming you agree. Pick 3 wide receivers. This is super tough, and I don't want to sit Waddle, but with those options, I'm sitting Waddle.
Yeah, I think it's probably between Waddle and AJ Brown for me, just because of the matchup with Xavier Howard. But yeah, I'm probably going to sit Waddle as well. I don't want to. He's got a pretty solid matchup himself, but he's probably the guy that I'm sitting there.
Yep, agreed. Good morning, boys. Jarrett Patterson or Damon Harris, full PPR.
I'll take Damon Harris there.
Yeah, I agree there, especially against the Jags. So yeah, we can click back up to the normal comments and try to catch up.
Yeah. So Maximus says, between these 3, which 2 should I start? Half PPR, Evans, who will be limited. I actually forgot to adjust Evans in my rankings for that limited report, but so Evans is expected to be limited. I don't really know exactly what that means. Evans has been limited in the past where he's run only like 60-70% of the routes. I'm still probably willing to start Evans as like a top 20 to 24 wide receiver, but I'm probably not going to start him over, great options or anything like that. Whereas if he was fully active, he'd probably be inside my top 12 receivers this week, to be honest. So between Evans, Cooks, and Sony, you got to start 2 of these guys. I would still probably start Evans in this decision and Sony Michel. Yeah, that's probably who I would go with. I think Cooks is, coming off of the COVID list, playing for the Texans, low implied total for their team. I'm probably going to roll with Evans with the, the potential high scoring nature. Even if he's only on the field a little bit, he always has a good chance to catch a touchdown.
Agree with you. For flex full PPR, Mitchell, Barkley, or Penny, I would go with Elijah Mitchell pretty easily here.
Yeah, him and Penny are really close, to be honest, because
with Mitchell
in full PPR, it's tough because neither of them are heavily involved in the receiving game. I currently actually have Penny higher.
Really?
I adjusted my rankings this morning. I do have Penny a little bit higher than Elijah Mitchell. Again, that tier of running backs, like with Penny, with Darrell Williams, with Elijah Mitchell, Devin Singletary, they're like, throw them in a hat and pick one. Like, they're all kind of similarly projecting for me. They're all, going to get a big workload. good matchups, but I don't have real conviction on this decision. I would go with Rashad Penny, but I think Elijah Mitchell is also a great play.
Yep. We actually got one more super chat quick to go to from Louis. Appreciate that. He says, sit one, PPR, Higgins, Allen, CeeDee Lamb, Aaron Jones, and Deontay. Thanks. Call me crazy. I'm sitting Aaron Jones here.
I'm also sitting Aaron Jones, especially in PPR. All those receivers have a big advantage from that perspective.
For sure. Again, appreciate the super. Got another member comment here. Says, thanks. Pick one full PPR. Hunt, Knox, Carter, Burkhead, Van Jefferson, or the Packers wide receivers not named Devontae Adams. So pick one. I'm going to go with Van Jefferson here.
Yeah, I will also go with Van Jefferson there.
Yep. Really don't know who to start in my likes, but yeah, I mean Van Jefferson should be able to get you a job done there. So good luck there. Click where we left
so
off.
Mike Evans slots in as wide receiver 18 in my rankings. That's where I have him right now. So I have him just ahead of Michael Pittman, Tyler Lockett, Marquise Brown types, but I would still start, a good majority of the very solid options ahead of him, like Hunter Renfrow, DK Metcalf, Amari Cooper, Jalen Waddle, Keenan Allen, CeeDee Lamb, the Bengals wide receivers, etc.
Yep. We actually got another super here from Giovanni. Appreciate that. $5. He says, hey, fellas, sit one PPR. Sony, Elijah Mitchell, Damon Harris, and Swift. I'm sitting Damon Harris, but man, that is a very good situation to be in. You have a bunch of running backs that I think should have a good outing this week. But yeah, I would sit Harris.
Yeah, with Ramondre coming back, I think it's pretty easy to sit Damien Harris there.
Those other three options are legitimate, top 14 options this week.
Yeah,
I think all of them are in my top 14 this week. I think Sony's the lowest at 14. So yeah, you're set up there.
Okay. Did you get another one there, or do you got?
No, we're all good. We're caught up on the supers.
Okay, cool. Scott says, which defense should I play? Saints against Carolina. The Bills defense. Who's Bills play again?
Bills.
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Eagles against Washington or Packers against Minnesota.
Packers.
I'll probably play the Packers here, but all four of these defenses are probably top 5 defenses on the week. They all have really good matchups. I'll probably go with the Packers against Sean Mannion, though.
I'll say one thing too. Did you see when Cordero Patterson came to Buffalo, Stephon Diggs got him a whole assortment of chicken wings to eat, and he's like, "This one's on me," and then dash Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, I did see that.
That's hilarious. It's the one of the two weapons you have to worry about tomorrow. You're just gonna feed him a bunch of wings so he has to shit on the field.
Yeah, facts. Speaking of Cordero Patterson, start one Cordero Patterson, Mike Williams, or Devontae Smith PPR. I'm going to take Devontae Smith there. Really, really easy matchup for him especially in PPR. Obviously, he's going to have probably a decent target share in this game, so I go with Devontae Smith there.
Yep, I agree with you.
Alex says start at tight end, Gesicki, Knox for flex. The tight end not starting Ogunbowale or Berrios. He said it's weighted PPR. So by that, I'm just going to assume that it's half for running backs, full for receivers, and a tight end premium. 1.5 for tight ends.
Give me Knox. Sorry, give me Knox.
Yeah, I'm okay going with the two tight ends, going Gesicki in your tight end spot, Knox in your flex. Ogunbowale and Berrios aren't good enough options for me to get off of that.
Agreed.
Robert says flex full PPR, Evans in a limited capacity, Berrios or Beasley. I'm still taking Evans there, even in a limited capacity. He's better than those other options there. And Happy New Year's to you as well. Marcus says Pittman or Chase. That one's pretty easily Jamar Chase for me.
Yep, I agree.
Brian says Kamara, Swift, Rojo, Edmonds, Elijah Mitchell, Darrell Williams, pick 3. Jesus, these guys are all in a range where you could toss them up and throw them in a hat, but I will take the first 3 as well. Kamara, Swift, and Rojo are all in my top 10. Edmonds, Elijah Mitchell, and Darrell Williams are in that 15 to 20 range for me. All of them. Start 2, PPR, Ramondre Stevenson, AJ Dillon, Tyler Boyd, Chase Claypool.
I'll take the 2 receivers here, but
this is a tough one because neither of these receivers I have a whole lot of faith in. I'll go with the receivers as well, just because in PPR, Stevenson and Dillon aren't going to be, heavily involved in the receiving games of their respective teams. But it wouldn't shock me if either of them are really good this week, because their teams are probably going to blow out the other team and get a lot of carries as a result of that. But they're both splitting backfields, and I would say they're both the 1B in their backfield too. So I'd probably go with Boyd and Claypool in the PPR format there, Wyatt.
Agree with you there. Full PPR need 1. Terry, MVS, Cole Beasley, upside play versus floor play. I got to.
Regardless of upside and floor, I'm still playing Terry McLaurin.
Yeah, I mean, he's too talented here.
Yeah, it's definitely tough because he's got a bad matchup, and could the Washington football team might only put up like 7 or 10 points or something like that. But I think in full PPR, Scary Terry can still get it done for you.
Yep. Dude, the
weather's looking bad in Nashville. Okay, so where are you seeing that? Because the weather report that I saw for the Titans game didn't look bad at all. It said like no precipitation or whatever.
Yeah, not too sure. Let us know in the comments. Let's try to catch up here a little bit, Bush. Deliver. Yeah, play Monty over Aaron Jones.
Yeah, I have Montgomery over Aaron Jones. Also, GM, good morning. You're supposed to do a lowercase g, by the way, for GM. Javonte Williams or Dare? Give me Javonte Williams pretty easily there, Lamar. Yeah. PPR, start 1, Barrios, Callaway, Jarrett Patterson.
Barrios?
I guessed Barrios. Yeah. Like I'm not excited about it, but I'll take Barrios there.
Do you get 6 points if he returns a punt for a touchdown?
Yeah, because he might need to based on what he's been doing the last couple of weeks. Barrios, by the way, if you guys are playing DFS, is like the only cheap receiver that anybody likes this week. So he's probably going to be like 35% owned in most contests. And the annoying thing for me is that I'm running like a Tom Brady stack out there. And in order to make it work and to fit in some other good plays, I had to play Barrios, and I'm getting like a 35-40% Barrios in my Tom Brady stack, which I absolutely dislike. I'm almost just tempted to play Keelan Cole for like 5% just to be different.
Lance or Tua full PPR. Give me Lance there.
Yeah, I'll take Lance there slightly.
Deontay or Jamar Chase. I have Deontay a little bit higher, but this is a really good question.
Yeah, I would say I need to kind of know the scoring format of this because Deontay is typically a PPR guy. If it's full PPR, I'll take Deontay. If it's half or standard, I will take Jamar Chase because he's got a better chance at a touchdown.
That's fair. Good morning, boys. Need help. Pick 3 of these 4. Rojo, Jeff, Johnson, Waddle. Also, Pat Ryan with the fan. Thank you for your help. First question. So I would go. So I'm definitely going with Jefferson and Deontay for sure. For that third option, are you going Rojo or Waddle? That's close.
Like, I mean, if the weather is indeed bad in Nashville, then I'm okay going with Rojo over Waddle. But I would probably start Waddle over Rojo in this question.
This is how I'll probably say it. If it's full PPR, you're for sure going with Waddle. If it's half, because of the weather concerns, maybe you lean Rojo. But that's how I would want to know the scoring format here for sure.
Yeah. Also, for those of you guys that are leaving questions, be sure to leave the scoring format as well. Pat Freiermuth or Fant, I'll take Freiermuth there. I know Fant is probably going to see a little bit of an uptick in targets with Judy out, but I'm still taking Freiermuth.
Aaron Jones or Amari Cooper. Give me Amari Cooper here, man. If it's
I'm going to take Amari Cooper there as well.
Yeah. We actually got one super chat here from Paul. Appreciate that. He says full PPR, Zeke or Penny at my flex. Give me Zeke here. Give me Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah, I agree.
You have where we left off. Perfect.
Yep. Your buddy Mosh says half PPR, Dario Gumawale, Alan Lazard, Jordan Howard, or Rex Burkhead.
I think I have Dari slightly the highest here, but I don't like it.
I'll take the
workload of Dari, I guess.
Yeah, I don't like any of these options. It's probably between the two running backs for me, Howard and Dari. I'll take Dari though. He's got the better workload.
Yep.
Sony Michel or Damian Harris, non-PPR, a little Patriots running back showdown or former Patriots running back showdown. Give me Sony Michel. His workload without Henderson on the field, and obviously Akers isn't playing this week either, has been just way too good for me to sit him for Damian Harris.
Yep.
Raining the whole game and 30-kilometer wins. Very worried about AJ Brown. So this is horrible because I literally have AJ Brown, but I saw a report on Football DB that there wasn't supposed to be weather conditions in this game.
Honestly, if there's one type of wide receiver that would be able to overcome that type of weather, it's going to be AJ Brown because a lot of his damage comes after the catch regardless. So maybe they just feed him more and more in the intermediate game rather than trying to stretch the field regardless.
Yeah, I mean, it says light rain showers to me at Nissan Stadium, and it only looks like it's raining now. It doesn't look like it's going to be raining around 2 p.m. or so. And I also see wind 19 kilometers an hour for Nissan Stadium. I don't see 30-kilometer winds.
That's fair. We got a few.
I'm hopefully AJ Brown will be okay.
We got a couple super chats and member comments, so I'll quickly get to that. 499 from Marcus. Appreciate that. He says last one PPR, Rojo or Mitchell. Also have Mitchell and Sony starting. Thanks, fellas. So this is close. I will lean with Rojo here, but this is RB7 versus RB9 type of territory.
Really? You have Mitchell that high?
I have him at 10 actually. Now that I
really, you have him higher than I do. We have a bet on it. I actually moved him down a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, I moved him below. So initially I had him at 13. And then I moved him down, and I have him at 18 now. I moved him behind like Jacobs and Darrell Williams and Penny and stuff.
What was our bet again?
I think it was Mitchell versus Zeke or something like that, or Mitchell versus. I have Zeke ahead of him now, so if it's Mitchell versus Zeke, I literally agree with you now. So,
honest to God, like the reason why I changed my tune
I'm just accounting for the fact that he might be limited to some degree, and
the report I saw kind of like made me feel like he wasn't going to be limited.
I don't think he will be either, but I think just as a tiebreaker over those guys, they're all pretty similar to me. So I figure I'll just take the tiebreaker of the fact that they're not injured and he is.
Honest to God, like the RB like 10 to like 18 range this week, like is literally so interchangeable.
Well, dude, I have Ronald Jones at 9 and I have Chase Edmonds at 20, and I think you could make an argument to start Chase Edmonds over Ronald Jones if James Conner isn't playing.
That's definitely fair. In terms of the second question, though, also have Mitchell and Sony starting. Thanks, guys. Wait. So you have Mitchell and
it might be a separate league. I have no idea.
Oh, yeah. Either way, good luck. But if you're talking about straight up, I would slightly prefer Rojo. Again, appreciate the super chat, Marcus. $2 super chat from Arnie. Appreciate that. He says DK Javonte or Devontae Smith, half PPR. I can't sit DK Metcalf. I can't.
It's tough, man. That's a tough one because that game will have weather conditions with the rain.
Yeah.
In that one, I think I would take Javonte Williams there.
Really?
Yeah, dude. The Chargers are horrid against the run. And the last time that the Chargers and Broncos played each other, Javonte was like heavily involved as a receiver. We know he has that role for that team. And with Jerry Jeudy out, I think the Chargers are probably going to win this game, unlike the first time that they played when Denver won it in Mile High. So if they're losing, Javonte should probably see the field a little bit more than Gordon. And I think Javonte probably is going to be effective on the ground too, because their run defense is terrible.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that's a really close one though.
I love DK this week, except the weather is kind of making me concerned, because the big draw of why I like DK this week is because the Lions are allowing the highest ADOT average depth of throw of any team, any defense in the NFL. But if the weather is bad, then I don't know if we can count on like a deep shot
against wide receivers. Yeah. Mitchell or Michael Carter. Eli expected to play, but I don't have another 4 p.m. player. Yeah, I would go with Elijah Mitchell here.
Yeah, I'm okay risking it for that one. I don't want to play. Like, Michael Carter's role is definitely like solid, but you don't want to play him against Tampa Bay.
Yeah, Tampa Bay is good at shutting down running backs. If everyone didn't know.
Yeah,
that's kind of your bread and butter. Like when you think Tampa Bay, like you think okay, Tom Brady in that high flying passing attack. But when I think of Tampa Bay, I just think
you're not going to run on us. It's like the number one like thing that we know about our team.
Yeah. Start one. I'm assuming that's Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown, Damon Harris, Darrell Williams, non-PPR. If that's Antonio Brown,
either if it's AJ or Antonio, I'm starting whatever A Brown that is.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I definitely would. And again, appreciate the super chat, Ryan. Got a super chat from King Marcello. He says PPR, 1 wide receiver, Gabe Davis, Marquise Brown, 1 tight end, Kittle or Moroso. First question, honestly, Sanders is, I believe, ruled out.
I'm still taking Marquise Brown pretty easily there.
I would too, but it does make it closer because Sanders being ruled out. But yeah, I would go with Marquise Brown here. In terms of the second question, Kittle is my tight end 2 overall in the week, so go with George Kittle. Yeah, there's no way I said George Kittle there. We got another super chat here from Marvin Lewis, the former Bengals coach. I'm starting running back Aaron Jones, DeAndre Swift, Elijah Mitchell. Do you think I should switch any for Chase or the starter for the Jets or Jags?
I think he means Edmonds here, not Jamar Chase, is who I'm guessing.
That's what I'm assuming because it's running backs. I would keep your lineup just as you currently have it there, Marvin.
Yeah. Has Connor been ruled out yet or no? They play at 4, right?
Connor, again, we were debating it because I saw a report that said they were optimistic, and then you saw a report.
But do the Cowboys and Cardinals play at 4, or do they play at
4 o'clock?
4 o'clock, yeah. So Elijah Mitchell plays at 4 o'clock too. So I don't know, man. With the tiebreaker of the fact that Elijah Mitchell is going to be like injured or whatever, like we saw Chase Edmonds, he played like 94% of the snaps or something last week when James Conner was out of the lineup. I'm okay bringing that one down to 4 o'clock. And if we hear something like Elijah Mitchell's limited or whatever the case is, I'm okay switching over to Chase Edmonds for that final spot. But the first 2, I would definitely play over the other 2.
For sure. And again, appreciate the super chat. Another one here from Ladster, the classic. 2 questions in the feed, much appreciated. Okay, I'll quickly take a look here. So it's this one. Appreciate y'all. Mahomes, Antonio Brown, Waddle, Montgomery, Rojo, Kittle. I don't really see any changes here. Like, maybe because you have Antonio Brown, you want to get with the Brady stack.
I'm okay playing Mahomes over
I would
Antonio
too. Yeah.
or over Brady this week.
Yeah, I would too. Honestly, like I think I would leave your lineup as is. And you said you had another one. Let me take a look. Big question: Sony over Aaron Jones. I have Aaron. I think I have Aaron Jones slightly higher, but that's close.
Yeah, that's really just a question of, workload versus efficiency, because I expect Aaron Jones to probably get, significantly less touches than Sony Michel, but Sony Michel has not been remotely involved in the receiving game. I guess he didn't leave scoring format, but if this is any kind of PPR league, I'm probably going to go with Aaron Jones because he's going to get some work in the receiving game, and Sony Michel is going to have to score on the ground to pay off. And the Ravens are more of a pass funnel defense, as we've kind of seen. The only reason Joe Mixon was good last week was because he scored twice. It had nothing to do with him being efficient.
Yeah, no, definitely. So I agree with you there, Corey. Got another super chat. Little OG of the channel. Shout out Craig. He $5 super chat. He says, "Thanks so much for all the help again this year, dude. Anytime." 2 questions: Amon or Penny, and Mannion or Higbee, both PPR leagues. So I'm assuming the second league is obviously to determine
Just for a super flex spot, probably.
So for the first part of the question, Amon or Penny, it's relatively close, but I do like Penny because of that matchup, obviously going up against Detroit, but. That is decently close because Amon-Ra has,
especially in PPR, where Amon-Ra is going to probably make his money. I think I would still go with Penny though as well, and then I'll take the upside of a quarterback in the super flex spot over Tyler Higbee, just because all he has to do really is throw like 2 passing touchdowns, and he's going to be a lot better than Higbee's ceiling, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I mean, realistically, Higbee's ceiling's what, like 10, 11 points? Like if Mannion doesn't score 10, 11 points, like you're gonna have a problem there.
I think his floor is a lot higher. I guess maybe I shouldn't say that because he could throw like 4 picks or something like that. But I just think quarterback wise, you're usually good betting on the floor of a quarterback over a tight end.
Yep, I agree with you there. Are y'all in some championship matchups this year? If so, what are those teams looking like? So I'll tell you the main one I care about right now. It's Scott Stott. It's not really. It's more so for bragging rights. It's only like a $20 buy-in right now, but that game is basically going to be that game is basically going to be determined by the Cardinals-Cowboys game because I have Kyler Murray, Zach Ertz, CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott, and Michael Gallup in my lineup. So I have 6 Cowboys/Cardinals in that game. So, I mean, if it's a high-scoring affair, maybe I win the championship because of it, but it's definitely going to have me at the edge of my seat.
Yeah, for sure. This is my home league matchup, if you guys are curious. So I got Brady. He's got Prescott. Obviously, you see the running backs there. Hopefully, I would have had Gibson here, but obviously Gibson is out. Pain, as you guys can see, I said in the chat yesterday. So he's got Aaron Jones, Ronald Jones. I got at wide receiver Adams, AJ Brown, T Higgins. He's got Diggs, Waddle, Jacoby Myers there. At tight end, I got the generational cock tease, Kyle Pitts, and then Pat Fryermuth there, and then I got Sony Michel, Javonte, and my flex. He's got Amari Cooper, Nick Chubb. So his team is pretty strong. So he's definitely got a good team.
That Dak Coop stack, baby.
Yeah, he does have the Dak Coop stack, which is making me nervous. And then here's the other matchup that I have: listener Dynasty League with Garrett. Obviously, don't ask me how I made the finals with a 7-7 team with Saquon Barkley and Damian Harris. I had Leonard Fournette, obviously, but he is now out in the trade that I made with Danny. And then I have to start Sam Darnold in my super flex spot because Justin Fields isn't playing. But hopefully, as they did throughout the entire playoffs, Antonio Brown, Devontae Adams, Deebo Samuel, and Mark Andrews can carry my team because that's what pretty much happened the other 2 playoff matchups I had.
For sure. Got a comment from Mac here. You can put the branding up. He says, "Isn't Tampa Bay missing 2 linebackers and susceptible to?" Yeah, so they are susceptible to receiving backs. I mean, we did see a couple weeks or like a while ago that Myles Gaskin did have a good receiving workload here, but I just feel like the Jets are going to get overwhelmed, honestly. Like, I just don't see any way that this isn't like a 20.
I'll be very impressed if Zach Wilson doesn't have a bad game today.
Yeah.
I'll be very, very impressed.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. So I just don't trust those situations where you're only expecting value return based off dump offs because, I mean, give credit where credit's due. I mean, Zach Wilson has shown that despite not really having it at all times, he will push the ball down the field. I mean, and we have seen that throughout his career. Like he'll make plays out of the pocket, he'll make plays out of structure, and he will still stretch the field despite realistically, once Elijah Moore is out, not really having much
And one of the linebackers we're missing is Shaq Barrett too, so he's not really covering anybody.
Yeah,
he's
the
rushing
edge
the
rusher.
passer.
Yep. So we got a couple more super chats here. Appreciate you guys ringing these in right now. But pick 2.
We'd like to get back to the original comments and catch up, but you guys keep super chatting us, so we appreciate it.
So pick 2 half PPR: Brandon Cooks, Mike Evans, Jared Patterson, Boston Scott. Give me the 2 wide receivers here. I'm assuming you agree.
I agree. Yeah, I would take Cooks and Evans there.
Yep. Got another super chat here from Mo. I asked 2 questions in the chat, 2 different leagues. Appreciate the help. Second question is Javonte Williams I was referring to. Okay, no problem. I'll quickly take a look. I don't. Here, do you mind relieving? Okay, I found one. Lance or Huntley. Give me Trey Lance there.
Yeah, I'll take Trey Lance there as well.
And then leave your other comment right below. And we'll
here, I'll go to another question and let you look for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Joseph says Gabe. Oh yeah, you got it. All
right. Sorry. Of the league 3 wide receivers, Adams, Brown, Pittman, running backs Harrison, Michelle, Flex, Jacobson. He said Javonte Williams. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So bench Cooks, Devontae Smith, Williams, Kirk, and Elliott.
I think he means Jay Williams is on his bench. Javonte Williams on his bench.
I would go with Javonte over Daryl.
Yeah, I would as well. I would go with Javonte over Jacobs too.
Yeah, agreed. I would go Javonte over Jacobs because that's why I went because I would rather actually have Daryl over Jacobs this week. So
yeah, I don't disagree there.
Aside from that, everything looks pretty good. Oh, Elliott's on his bench too. What?
Oh shit!
You guys start Zeke Elliott.
Yeah, give me Zeke and Javonte over Jacobs and Daryl Williams there.
Yep. No, I fully agree with you there. In terms of wide receivers, I would actually prefer Devontae Smith than Michael Pittman this week. Personally.
I wouldn't. I would take Pittman over Smith.
It's fair. But yeah, either way, we got to them. Hopefully, that helps you out. Hopefully, you were able to hear that. Here, where do we leave off? Sorry, I'm trying to.
You have another super that came up, I think too.
Got another super here from Giddy Up. Appreciate that. Pick 2 super flex: Russ, Ben, Mac, Huntley. There's obviously the weather concerns in Seattle, but either way, Russ's upside compared to Ben and Mac Jones is just too much. And then I would actually go with Huntley as the other option because of his rushing ability. So I would go with Russ and Tyler Huntley here.
Yeah, I would as well.
Got another member comment down. I'm facing the Burrow Chase stack, and I have Mahomes, but he has Tyreek. I need the Bengals to struggle. Mahomes to throw the. Yeah, hopefully Travis Kelce has a big blow up game for you. Wishing you all the best there, Brock.
For sure.
I know because I have the man. Yeah, Jonathan Taylor is a cheat code, so yeah, you should be in good graces there. Happy New Year from Fusa, Japan. Wow, we got a Japan comment. Appreciate you. Need 2 running backs in that flex. Who should I choose from? Antonio Brown, Ronald Jones, Sony Michelle, and Aaron Jones. I have Jonathan Taylor. So I don't know what the scoring format here. I'm just gonna assume for all purposes that it's half PPR, and if that's the case. How is Antonio Brown's status? Is he a
Antonio Brown should be fine. I'm not really worried about him. They said barring any setbacks, he's expected to play. They don't really have a whole lot of other options out there. So with Evans supposedly being limited. So I'm gonna play Antonio Brown probably first of anybody on this list.
That's
here.
what I mean. He would absolutely be my flex. Obviously, you said you have Jonathan Taylor, so he's gonna occupy your one.
I'm probably gonna sit Michelle. That's probably who I'm going with. I'll go with Rojo and Aaron Jones there.
But does he need one running back because he's got Jonathan Taylor?
Well, I think he means he has Jonathan Taylor already, and you can probably play it a little safe maybe then with your other pick because you're expecting your ceiling to come from Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, I agree with you there. So we would go with Antonio Brown, Ronald Jones, and Aaron Jones there. So appreciate that.
Yep.
Another super chat from Mac. Appreciate that. He says, "Thanks, yo. Anytime, brother. Anytime. Glad to see all the OGs, all the young faces, all the new faces as well coming to the chat. So." All 81 of you currently in here. We got another super chat from John.
Yeah, if you guys super chat, please try and leave the comment in the super chat so Danny doesn't have to go digging for it. But yeah, just re-ask it again. If you already left it in the feed and you have one in there, just re-ask the question in the super chat.
Yep. Let me see if anybody did leave a. Nope. Okay, so I'll go search for John quick, but do please leave the comment with the super chat. I found it though. DJ Moore, Carter, Hunter Henry, or Moreau, Locker Mannion,
and Marino,
Harris, Allen, Jordan Howard. Wait, I'm confused, but I would go with I'd go with DJ Moore over Michael Carter, assuming that's half PPR. I would go with Hunter Henry over Foster Moreau, and Locker Mannion. Ugh, give me Drew Lock, I guess. I I don't know.
I'd take Mannion. He's got better weapons.
Yeah,
give me Mannion.
give me Mannion. Fuck it.
It's also just the unknown factor of Mannion.
Yeah, for sure. That's a good question though. Got another super chat here from Remo, $5. Appreciate that. He says, pick 2 PPR, Edmonds, Claypool, Foreman, Freeman, Patterson, Mac Jones, or Huntley, and my quarterback 2 slot, 6-point pass touchdown. So for the first question, Edmonds, Claypool, Foreman, Freeman, Patterson. I would go with Edmonds.
I'd go with the first 2. I'd go with Claypool and Edmonds.
I agree with you there. In terms of the second question, I'll go with Tyler Huntley over Mac Jones.
Yeah, definitely Tyler Huntley. 6-point per passing touchdown makes it a little bit closer for Mac Jones, but I would still take Huntley.
Yep, I agree with you there. Got another super chat here from Ryan. Appreciate that. He says Deontay Foreman or Jeff Wilson Jr. Give me Deontay Foreman here, obviously with Elijah.
Yeah, with Mitchell playing, I'll take Foreman.
Yep. Got another super chat here from Just Get It Done. Appreciate that. Half PPR. My opponent has his whole team playing at 11 except Dak. So you're a West Coaster then. So if I need a big game since he has Rojo, Michelle Cup, would you rather start Deontay or Keenan at wide receiver 2? If you're going for a big game,
I think Keenan Allen probably is the guy you go with.
They're so similar, but yeah, I think Keenan Allen with Bryce Callahan expected out. But like again,
just with Herbert throwing him the ball, I think the big game factor is probably more present there.
I agree with you there, but yeah, that's like literally talking about almost such a similar type of wide receiver in terms of volume. It's just again, give me Herbert, and obviously with Bryce Callahan expected out, the matchup there for Keenan Allen. So appreciate the super chat as well. Just Get It Done. Got another super chat here from Nigel. Appreciate that. Got a member and a super chat from Nigel. So
yeah, it's like $12 Canadian. It's 1,000 Serbian dinar, I think, is the currency of that.
Appreciate that. He says, appreciate all the work this fantasy season. Can't believe it's the last week of fantasy. These 17 weeks flew by. Yeah, facts. For real, though. Pick 1 running back and 1 flex. Howard, Ogunbowale, Patterson, Gallup, MVS, Vaughn. I'm leaning Patterson and Howard. Thanks. I would actually go with Gallup for sure. And who are you starting out of the rest of these guys? Because I
think he asked us this yesterday, and I would go with Patterson and Gallup probably is who I would go with.
Yeah, I think I agree with you there too. But yeah, no, Gallup is the actual lock here for me. Obviously, with the injuries that the Cardinal secondary has sustained, as we mentioned yesterday. But yeah, hopefully it works out. I mean, again, if I watch the game and I see Gallup catch a long ball, I'll be thinking about you here. So appreciate the super chat, and hopefully, again, everybody here, asking questions can win their championships. We got another a member comment here from Aaron. Myers active, AB active, Moss active.
Damian Harris, Curtis Samuel out, Jamison Crowder out, Emmanuel Sanders out. So good news for Gabriel Davis. Miles Sanders out. So obviously Jordan Howard and Boston Scott and Kenny Gainwell are probably going to mix in there. Lamar Jackson out. Mike Evans active, CEH out, Akers out, Tony out. Yeah, big update from Aaron here. All the inactives. Because I think I said the one time, like, we can't see the inactives when we're doing these. So it's good to get to know who's all in and who's all out.
Appreciate it, Aaron. $5 super chat from Trojan. He says starting Brady, Allen, Adams for my wide receivers, Eckler, Swift, Michelle at flex, bench, Antonio Brown, Penny, Rojo, Michelle, Swift in case I want to fit in for Brown. So let me just take a look. I would start Antonio Brown at flex over Sony Michelle.
I would as well.
Yeah, aside from that, I think you got the optimal lineup here.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess like Rojo versus Swift is close, but I just couldn't stomach sitting Swift for Rojo, especially if like Rojo fumbled and got benched and then Swift had a classic Swift game.
I actually I'm not even kidding when I say I had a dream last night that Rojo fumbled on the first play of the game.
I could see that happening.
I'm not even kidding. I actually had a dream last night that Rojo fumbled on the first play of the game.
The Jets won?
That's how much of a degenerate I am that I dream about Rojo.
Dude, I have Cowboys dreams all the time. It's pretty funny. Not gonna lie.
I had a dream I got to hang out with Tom Brady for a day one time. That was pretty cool.
I had a dream of Dak Prescott hoisting the Lombardi trophy. So
yeah, keep dreaming.
Brock Glazer, why did I read your whole name? Brock. Appreciate that. Member comment. He says thanks for all the help this season. Can't wait for the offseason dynasty content. Heading out and good luck this week. Appreciate that. And yeah,
it seems like whatever season we're in, I'm always excited for the next season. Bro, like when we were in the preseason, I was so excited to make in-season content. And now, 17 weeks of making the same kind of in-season content every week. I'm super excited to dig into dynasty content and the draft and stuff like that. So yeah, I definitely agree with you, Brock.
Appreciate that. Yep. Papa Chulo, $5. Appreciate that. He says, good morning, fellas. Half point PPR flex pick 1. Singletary, Mitchell, Connor, or Mike Williams. I would actually go with
Mitchell
Elijah Mitchell here. Yep.
Yeah, I will take Elijah Mitchell there. Him and Singletary are pretty close, though.
Yep. And again, appreciate the super chat. Got another one from Steven here. Need 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, and 1 flex. Oh, sorry. Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, AJ Brown, DK, Ayuk, JT, Najee. Oh my God, your team is absolutely loaded. So the 2 wide receivers here.
Give me okay. So for the 2 wide receivers in the flex, give me my top 3 dynasty wide receivers: Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, AJ Brown. That's probably who I would go with there. And then running backs, give me JT and Swift. Is probably where I'm going. But I don't want to sit Najee Harris.
I don't want to sit Najee either.
Again, maybe if you're a little concerned about the Sean Mannion factor, you want to start Najee Harris in your flex over Justin Jefferson. I'm cool with that. But I'd probably still go with Jefferson, to be honest.
Yeah, and those are 3 of my 4 top dynasty receivers. So.
Why do you have Lamb ahead of one of them?
Yeah, I ahead of AJ Brown.
Yeah, that's a fugaz.
And
just stick with Hurts there. Don't go Lance over Hurts. I love Hurts this week.
I agree.
I think in my spy lineup, I think I'm going to stick with the Hurts stack.
Dude, go for it.
I got a good feeling about Hurts this week.
So yeah, you have where we left off here. Sorry again, we just been getting all the super chats today, so I appreciate.
Yeah, we're like 40 minutes behind because of that, but appreciate all the donations. Truly. Joseph says Gabe Davis, Chase Claypool, or AJ Green, full PPR. Yeah, give me Gabe Davis. Honestly, like Claypool and Gabe Davis are like the same type of player. Give me the ball from Josh Allen instead of Big Ben.
Yep.
Mac Jones or Tyler Huntley. Give me Tyler Huntley there. I think he already asked that in a super chat, if I'm not mistaken. PPR need 1. Marvin Jones, Gabe Davis, Burkhead, or Jeff Wilson. Give me Gabe Davis again there. Yep, for sure.
Yeah. We actually got another super chat here quickly from Nigel, so I'll quickly read it. Appreciate that. LMAO, I just woke up from a dream where Jamar Chase was playing football in my front yard. We are obsessed. Hopefully that's a sign for a big game. Yeah, facts. I mean, when you're such again, I can speak personally, I'm such a football degenerate that whether it's the Cowboys, whether it's just general NFL, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate, where you just have like random tidbits or games of like, even if it's not a football related scenario.
I've had dreams where I've been at like bars and like I'll just like run into 3 football players there.
Yeah, no, exactly. And that's what I mean. Like the dream itself doesn't have to be related to like football, but like some random like NFL player will just like pop in it. Like, you'll just be chilling, having a good time. And like freaking DeMarcus Lawrence will be eating a fucking
selling you a car or something.
He'll be eating some ribs next to you at the fucking bar or something. Just something random, you know what I mean? Like I can't even explain it. But
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. We got another member comment here. So Colin, I appreciate that. He says, thanks for all the help this year. Everyone hit that like button. Final thoughts on Elijah Mitchell with his expected role and workload today. So quickly want to address 88 people in here. Want to see as many likes as possible. You can quickly check how many. Actually, I'll quickly check how many likes we're currently at.
Also, if you haven't already subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button as well.
Of course. So let me quickly check how many likes we're at, because I damn sure know it's not 88.
Also, if you haven't already subscribed.
We're at 31 likes right now. I want to see that up to.
Let's get it to 50 at least. That's got to be at least.
Yeah, I was about to say 55, but yeah, at least 50 in the next, say, 10 seconds. So if you're watching this stream, like it up. I want to see 50 likes in the next 10 seconds. So go. I'll check again at 43:20 if we get that. So.
And then final thoughts on Elijah Mitchell. He said in his expected role and workload today. Again, because he plays at 4, we're not going to know concretely if he's active and if he's going to get his full workload quite yet. I'm sure at like 3:30, 4 o'clock, we'll hear something about Elijah Mitchell, whether he's going to be on a pitch count or whatever. But I'm expecting, I'm downgrading him a little bit just behind Penny and Darrell Williams and guys that are in a similar tier, just for fear that they do say, his workload might be a little bit limited.
Yep, definitely. So we got another super chat here from Ethan. Appreciate that. He says pick 3 full PPR: Swift, Javonte, Mitchell, Darrell, Rojo. So I would go with.
This is almost exactly the same as my running back core in my home league. I personally would go with Rojo, Swift, and Javonte.
I would go with Mitchell over Javonte, but that's close.
Yeah, it's pretty close. I think in full PPR, I lean Javonte because he's shown more in the receiving game than what Mitchell does for the 49ers.
Yep, definitely makes sense. Aaron says pick PPR pick 2, please. Mike Williams, Gallup, Patterson, or Gage. Thanks. So Gallup and Mike Williams is where I'm going to go here.
Yeah, if that's Cordero Patterson, him and Gallup is a lot closer. But if that, I'm assuming, I'm probably just going to assume that's Jarrett Patterson. I don't know why. I just feel like that's who you're asking about. But Mike Williams and Gallup is also where I would go there. If that's Cordero, I will start him over Michael Gallup, though.
Yep, definitely. I only have nightmares in which JT has a career game against the Raiders.
Yeah, big facts.
Facts. He probably will. I mean, that guy's a freak. Listen, you guys gonna start Patterson and Gallup. Hopefully this works. Gallup, my only player then, and playing afternoon. At least that's upside. Yeah, man. Hopefully,
I hate
hopefully
having all my players play at 1 p.m. It's the worst.
Dude, it's so annoying for real.
You know what sucks about my matchup in my home league is that going into Sunday Night Football, I thought I was the only one with a player playing. Like I thought it was going to be Devontae Adams versus Aaron Jones on Sunday Night Football because I have Adams, he has Jones, and then I realized he has Nick Chubb on Monday. So like I'm gonna have to hope that like I'm up like 25, 30 points to feel comfortable about that on Monday. I really hope I'm not like I need Nick Chubb to drop like 10 points on Monday Night Football or something like that.
Yeah, for sure. Got another member comment here from Alex. Appreciate that. Mike Evans is active, but there's speculation that he could be limited. We're going to bench him for Cooks, who has a great matchup against. The only problem I have with
Cooks is coming off the COVID list, man. He might be limited to some degree too. I would just trust the way better offense and probably the way better receiver as well. Even if Mike Evans only runs 50, 60% of the routes for the team, I trust him to be involved in the red zone against a team that they could definitely beat by, 15, 16 points at least.
Also, I literally just realized now that his PFP is from Horrible Bosses. That's epic, but just get it done. Another super chat. Appreciate that. What's your DraftKings lineup look like this week? I mean, you could
literally on the screen right now.
Yeah.
I already had it queued up. These are my DraftKings lineups right now. This Jalen Hurts stack is the one I'm rolling out in the $100 SPY for 20K to first one, not the like big SPY that's 100K to first. So I'm rolling this one out, these 4 lineups out in a bunch of listener leagues. Pat Mayo and Al Smizzle, they have like listener leagues that are rake free that I like playing in because the ROI on a rake free league compared to like a regular contest is usually a lot better. Yeah, these are the lineups I'm rolling out with today. Jalen Hurts stack, I really like it this week, so I'm going with him. And then I also have a Brady, a Josh Allen, and a Stafford. I don't usually like to get too cute at quarterback. I usually just play the best plays at quarterback and then figure out plays elsewhere.
Yep. No, I agree with you there. What am I talking about? Of course, I agree with you. Let's get to the next super chat here. You can put the branding up quick, but we got another $10 super chat. I appreciate that from Jake. He says start 3 more Evans, Myers, and Claypool. So I'm just gonna assume that this is DJ Moore. I'm gonna go with DJ Moore, Mike Evans, and give me Jacoby Myers.
Yeah, I'd like to know the scoring format. If that's full PPR, I'd probably take Jacoby Myers for sure.
If it's not PPR, I'll probably lean Claypool because of the touchdown upside. Even though, I'm saying that even though he has 1 touchdown this year.
Yeah, they both have the same amount of touchdowns this year.
Wild.
But yeah, it's so wild. Claypool has 10 touchdowns.
Big play upside. How about that?
Yeah, that's pretty wild. That Claypool's been this disappointing this year. That's definitely a big whiff by us.
Yeah, no, definitely. And man, I don't even know what to say about that. But yeah, I would go with the first 3, assuming it's full PPR. Half PPR, I mean, if you want to go with the big play upside, not touchdown upside of Claypool, then you could do that. He says half PPR, so I'll probably slightly lean Claypool over Myers, but I don't have full conviction on it. How are you there?
I probably agree. I think I would start Claypool just for the ceiling.
Yep. And again, appreciate the super chat, Jake. Nice seeing you in the chat. Zaya, appreciate that $1 super chat. Feel free to leave the comment here. Oh, I actually do see it, so quickly go to it. Finals, appreciate all the help. Starts Stafford, Kamara, Penny, Jefferson, Cooper Cup, or Cooper Cup, like Amari Cooper, and then Ertz, Van Jefferson, 49ers bench, Claypool, Rams, Gabe Davis.
I don't think I'm changing anything there. I think you got the best lineup out.
I mean, Gabe Davis versus Van is.
I don't think so. I would start I would start Van Jefferson pretty easily over Gabe Davis.
I agree with you there, though. I would go with Van. Everything else though looks pretty on par. Yeah, it looks good to me there, Zay. Hopefully you go win your championship, brother. And yeah.
All right. We good?
Yep. Click where we left off.
All right. So Felix says, hey guys, full PPR. We are like literally almost an hour behind on these, pretty close to it. Wentz or Lance and Singletary or Pittman. I'll go Lance over Wentz pretty easily, and then I'm gonna go Singletary, to be honest, over Pittman. Give me the guaranteed workload of the running back.
Yeah, no, I agree with you there.
LNL Outdoors says start Barkley or Howard. Give me Saquon there, as much as he's stunk recently.
Yeah, that's I think we answered this in the super chat.
Did we?
Yeah, we definitely did because Alan.
Yeah, we did. Okay, yeah, we're good here. He did say which kicker we play in though. The Money Badger. He doesn't still play for the Chargers, does he? Doesn't he play for someone else?
Who's he play for now?
I don't even know. But
Does he
either
play
way,
for
I'm probably
Jags?
gonna go with suck up just because I expect of these teams here the Bucks to score the most points. So I'll probably go with suck up there.
He plays for the Colts now. Damn. Oh yeah, because he replaced Rodrigo once Rodrigo got hurt.
Right. That makes it a little bit more interesting for him because the Colts are kind of like a kick the field goal type of team.
Take the points.
Take the points. Yeah, I'll still take suck up though. I think
Yeah.
he has the most scoring potential in that matchup.
I'll quickly we got a quick super chat from Alex question if he thinks. Can you restate it below just so like it's easier for us to like try to find it? I mean, I will search for it right now, but if I don't find it, at least it will also be below. But while I'm searching for this,
yeah, I'll click one while you're searching. Ronald Jones or Elijah Mitchell PPR for Mono Ghost. Give me Ronald Jones there, and hopefully your boy can come through for me today, Mono Ghost, because I got to start Sammy D in my super flex in one of my championship matchups.
Yeah, I'm gonna quickly check if Alex left a follow up because I can't even find
it. Matt says so. My starting running backs are Darrell Williams and Elijah Mitchell. Starting wide receivers: Devontae Adams, AJ Brown, Stephon Diggs. Jesus, how did you get that? On my bench, I have T. Higgins and Javonte Williams. Do I make any adjustments? I would start Javonte Williams over Darrell Williams personally in your starting lineup there. And I would actually start Darrell Williams and Javonte Williams over Elijah Mitchell, just given the fact that he's going to be.
I would start Mitchell over Darrell.
You'd start Mitchell over Darrell?
Yeah.
Again, it's tough. Like, do any of these guys play at 4? I'd be interested to know. Like, Darrell Williams plays at 1, but does Javonte play at 4?
Doesn't Mitchell? Or am I tripping?
No, Mitchell does, but does Javonte or Darrell play at 4?
Let me check.
Yeah, he does. Javonte plays at 4, so I'm okay going. Yeah, I'm okay going. I think I would go Darrell and Javonte, dude. I think that's where I'm going with that.
Go for it then. I would go with Mitchell, but I mean, like that is same.
It's just the injury tiebreaker. That's the only thing that they're all in the same tier. It's just Elijah Mitchell could be limited to some degree or whatever.
Yeah, that's fair. I did find the comment though. Got me to 3 championships. Glad we were able to help you out all year, Alex. Full PPR, pick a flex, MVS, Mike Williams, or the Muth. Pick one full PPR, Swift or Javonte. Thanks. So I would actually go with Mike Williams and DeAndre Swift here.
Yep, I agree.
And again, appreciate the super chat.
Cam, I think we already answered this in a super chat, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe
we did, right? We said Rojo, Swift, Adams, and then we said we were setting Waddle, I think.
Correct, yes.
Yeah. AB or Cooper, I'll go with Antonio Brown there, despite the ankle issue. I'm still playing Antonio.
That one's close, but probably slightly AB. But I do think
I still have Antonio Brown in my top 10 wide receivers. I moved him down a little bit. I had him at like 4 coming into the week, but I moved him down to like 9 or 10. So I still have him in the area that I would start him just behind like Deebo Samuel, Deontay Johnson types.
I wouldn't be shocked if we were talking about like literally the top 2 wide receivers this week because that's
don't say that, dude. I got to play Cooper. I have Antonio though on my on the listener dynasty league team. So
first question was at 11:35, not the Lance. Do you mind repeating it? Sorry, it's like again, like it's super hard for me to like track through all the comments.
Oh, he said it's 11:35. I'm at 11:35 right now. Here it is. Perfect. Hey guys, starting Aaron Jones and Mitch and Michelle as my 2 running backs. My 3 wide receivers are Hill, Lamb, and Allen. My 3 flexes are I guess Antonio Brown, Higgins, and Swift. My bench is Dylan St. Brown, Darrell Williams. Would you change anything?
Quick thing, Bush, was that literally the next comment?
No, it was like I skipped it over because I thought we already answered it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but Higgins and I think you have the best possible lineup here. I don't think I would change anything about this. The only thing that you could potentially change is St. Brown. Actually, no. I think you're good. I think you're fine.
I agree with you there. I would keep the lineup as is. What are the odds though, eh?
Yeah, no kidding.
You have where we left off. Perfect.
Yeah, I got it.
We got one quick super chat I'll quickly go to from Ryan. Appreciate that. $1.99. He says Darrell, Damon Harris, or Rashad Penny, non-PPR. In a non-PPR, I'll go with Rashad Penny.
Yeah, I'm taking Penny there. I personally am starting Penny over Darrell Williams in my listener or not my listener league, in my home league. So I'm leaving Darrell Williams on my bench in favor of Swift, Javonte, Penny, and Michelle. I'm starting all 4 of those guys. I had to start 4 of those 5, and I'm sitting Darrell Williams.
In a full PPR, though, it is a lot closer because Penny's basically a non-factor in the receiving game.
And Darrell Williams has been a pretty big factor in the receiving game.
So I would go with Rashad Penny in the scoring format.
Yep. Rojo or Aaron Jones PPR. Give me Rojo, honestly. I think I'm still taking Rojo. Even in a full PPR where Aaron Jones is a little bit more valuable, I think I would still take Rojo there.
Yep.
Start 2, Dalvin Cook, Javonte, Mitchell, or Penny. Definitely Dalvin Cook is in your lineup. And then the other one for me is honestly Javonte Williams. I'm starting Javonte Williams over both those guys.
I would go with Cook and Mitchell, but again, like if you want to go with Javonte, sure. Like they're really close.
Yeah, they're both going at 4 too. So you could always just plan to start Mitchell, and then if Mitchell's limited or whatever the case is, you could pivot to Javonte at that point.
Yeah.
Brandon says full PPR, 4 point per passing touchdown for quarterbacks. Mac Jones or Darrell Williams in the super flex.
Gotta go Mac in a super flex.
Yeah. I think I'm going Mac Jones over Darrell Williams there.
Yeah.
Full PPR, Javonte or Amon-Ra. Give me Javonte Williams there.
Agree with you.
AB or Evans PPR, give me Antonio Brown.
Yep.
Sony over Rojo and Javonte. No, I would start both. Just Rojo over Sony. I would start Sony over Javonte, but that's the order. I'd have it Rojo, Sony, Javonte if you asked me to rank those guys.
Yep, that's fair.
Amon-Ra St. Brown or Chase Edmonds if Connor is out. If Connor is out, I'm okay going Chase Edmonds there.
Agree with you there.
Try
to catch up.
Singletary or OBJ at flex full PPR. Give me Beckham in a full PPR league. Pick 3 full PPR. Debo, Tyreek, Diggs, Antonio Brown. Sit Antonio Brown there with Dan.
But Jesus.
Yeah. I wish I had a decision like that.
Yeah, geez, that's a good place to be. Great season of streams. Appreciate the work all season, fellas. Back next season like always. Yeah, appreciate.
I want to see you in here during the off season, Mac.
Amen, man. Amen. I want to see you throughout the dynasty content. I want to see you trying to get into the dynasty leagues, everything, man.
Even if you're not playing dynasty, I think the prospect stuff that we're gonna do is still very applicable for redraft as well. Yeah.
Ryan, start Trey Lance or Tannehill or Huntley. Also Bears or Niners. I would actually go with Trey Lance out of those quarterbacks. And in terms of the defenses, it's really close, but I'll probably slightly.
I'll go Bears. Give me the Bears. The Giants are a dumpster fire. I'll take the Bears.
I was gonna agree there. Also, got to shout out Ryan. Quick Hamilton boy, so the OG.
Yeah, need to start 2. Patterson, Mitchell, Penny, Edmonds, Evans, Devontae Smith, half PPR. I honestly think Mike Evans is still the best option here.
Yeah.
Again, going to be limited supposedly. So maybe if you're a little bit more risk averse and you don't want to risk it, I'd probably go Mitchell and Penny here. But if you want to risk it, I'd probably go with Mitchell and Evans, or Penny and Evans. Sorry.
I would do that, except I would switch Mitchell with Penny. But I agree with you.
This tier between, if you couldn't tell already, Mitchell, Penny, Darrell Williams, like these guys are all so close that like honestly throw their names in a hat and pick one out. Like I couldn't tell you which one I'd rather start. They all have their pros and cons, whether it's workload, offense that they play in, whatever.
Yep. Got another super chat here from Lodster. I know it's Lodestar, but you always got to call it the Lodster because I'm the Lodster. Fumble Dream has me thinking about Sony over Rojo. I mean, hey, if you want to do that, go for it, because if it does happen like that, you'll look like a genius. And at the end of the day, here,
Rojo just screams trap this week, man. Like I have no like. I'm not going to just say I'm sitting Rojo because I have a gut feeling about it. I'm not a gut feeling sitting players type of guy, because your gut isn't always going to be right. But my gut tells me that Rojo does nothing this week, or at least just disappoints a lot of people.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. But I will say, though, the one thing I'll say is, again, a lot of you, appreciate all 96 of you in here that are coming to us for advice. I mean, we love helping people. We love trying to, help you guys win your championships. But at the end of the day here, if you have an intuition, if you feel like something's going to happen and you want to start a player,
I'm sure you'd rather lose your matchup because you made the wrong call as opposed to us making the wrong call. And then you're like, why didn't I just do what I initially thought I should have done?
Like, again, our job here is to try to give you the process behind it and help you make an informed decision. But at the end of the day here, our job isn't to make the decision for you. Our job is to put you in position where you can make the decision on your own. So again, we'll answer questions, of course, because we love helping out. But at the end of the day here, if you disagree with something we say, go with what your gut says. Go with what you personally believe is going to happen, because you're going to feel a lot better about yourself if you make a wrong decision and it was your decision, rather than if you trust somebody else to make the decision and it goes the other way. So
right. And speaking of, we haven't mentioned it in a while, but if you guys are just joining us and you want a quick start sit question, maybe you see how behind we are in comments, you're like, oh, they're never going to get to my question unless I super chat them. You can get an answer for free in our rankings in the description. Click on the Google sheet there. It says access our week 17 rankings. Scroll to the end where it says week 17 Bush and Danny along the bottom of the tabs there. And you guys will be able to see whatever, whoever we would start or sit based on that question. So if you want a quick answer, you can just check out the link in the description. We'll keep going along here, keep plugging along. We'll go around, till like 12:50 or so, just to make sure our own lineups and DFS stuff is in order. But the Trigger Man says Rojo, Montgomery, Aaron Jones, Sony Michel. Montgomery is 100% in for me. I'm probably going to sit Sony Michel.
Sony, yeah, I agree with you.
Choose two: Edmonds, Claypool, Freeman, Foreman, Jarrett Patterson. I'll take the first two there. Remo, Bullock, Joseph, or go get Badgley. I'll take Joseph. Honestly, they use they kick the ball quite a bit. They're just that type of offense that they just kick a lot of field goals. So just give me Joseph there.
Agree with you there.
Singletary or OBJ full PPR. I think we answered this already for somebody else, but full PPR. Give me Odell Beckham Jr. there.
Yep, I agree with you.
Gordon, Beasley, Ertz, or Parker. I think I'll take Melvin there, to be honest.
I was about to say that too. Give me Melvin.
Yeah, it's a really good matchup for them, so I'll take the upside that he breaks a long one or whatever.
Yep. What's up, guys, in the chip today? Wondering if I should play Ronald Jones or Deontay Johnson in the flex.
Deontay.
Yep. Agreed.
Marcus says Pittman or Chase, Rojo or Mitchell. Give me Chase there, and then I think we did answer this already, but give me Chase and Rojo there.
Yep, I agree with you there.
Is that an ASU hoodie? No, it's just a Roots hoodie. It's a Canadian company. Do they have the Roots in the States? I don't even think they do.
I don't think so. But
no, this would be a really weird looking ASU hoodie though. I guess the colors are pretty similar.
We got super chat quickly here from Evan. Appreciate that. $9. He says pick two: Cooper, Harris, Cooks, or Edmonds. I'm going with Cooper and Edmonds here.
Yeah, and congrats on graduating, Evan. Yeah. In his PFP, he's got like a graduation hat on.
Yeah. Hey, there it is. University or high school? What's going on there, brother?
Yeah, for sure. I can't pronounce your name. I'm not going to try. Danny's the pronunciation guy.
I just said Louis.
Yeah, it could be Louis. Who knows? Lance is who I would go with there, regardless. D Breezy says full PPR. Edmonds, Connor, or MVS. I'm going to go with Edmonds of those options there.
Yep, I agree with you.
Mannion or Higbee. I think Craig super chatted this, but we said Mannion in the super chat. Patterson or Scott. J Pat or C Pat.
Either way, I'm probably just going to go.
Yeah, I'll take whatever Patterson that is. Tua or Tyreek Hill, full PPR in the super flex.
Taysom.
Taysom Hill. True.
Yeah. With the three offensive linemen out for the Saints, I'd probably just go Tua.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good call as well.
Yeah,
Tua's also just been playing really well lately, so I'll take Tua. Damien Harris, Zeke, or Swift for RB2. Give me DeAndre Swift there. Jay Wavy. Full PPR, pick one. Van Jefferson, Tyler Lockett, Tyler Boyd, Michael Pittman Jr. Lockett. Yeah, I'll take Lockett there as well.
With the weather concerns, though, it is decently closer now.
I think Pittman and Lockett is probably who it comes down to for me. I probably would lean Lockett, though.
Yep, I agree.
Javonte, Sony, Michael Carter, Patterson, Lockett. I'll go with the first two guys there.
Yep.
Justin Jefferson, Sony Michel, or Penny at the flex. I'm taking Justin Jefferson. I'm not setting him.
Agreed. We actually got a quick super chat here from SS Austin. Appreciate that. $4.99. He says stuck on Kyler versus Burrow 4-point passing touchdown and pick two: Swift, Edmonds, Lamb, full PPR. Let me quickly check my rankings. I literally think I have Burrow.
I have Joe Burrow higher, like a couple spots higher, to be honest.
I have Burrow and Kyler back to back, but I actually do think I have Joe Burrow one spot higher. Let me check. So I do have Joe Burrow one spot higher than Kyler Murray. So I would actually go with Joe Burrow over Kyler, but that is actually really close. In terms of the second one, Swift, Edmonds, Lamb, full PPR. Give me Swift and Lamb there pretty easily.
Yeah, I will also take those two as well.
And we actually got another super chat here. Appreciate that from Carmen. She says, pick two: Trey Lance, Carr, Dalton, Ryan Tannehill, Sean Mannion. My quarterbacks fall apart. Trey Lance is the clear number one here in determining the number two. I would normally just
I'd probably go Tannehill there.
And again, I will still go with Tannehill, but Tannehill would probably be like an instant thought. But obviously, again, a couple of weather concerns were brought up in the chat.
Yeah,
But
by
either
the
way,
sounds of it, it's just like, pretty decently fast winds. I don't think there's going to be any like, rain or snow by the looks of it around the time that the game is actually kicking off. It sounds like it was raining or snowing like earlier today.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I would still go with Tannehill despite maybe some minor weather concerns. But Trey Lance, I think, has a real good shot at winning people a lot of leagues this week because, man, that matchup, his rushing ability, those weapons, like I think we could realistically be looking at a 25 type point week for Trey Lance. But again, because he's a rookie, obviously it's riskier. But with the situation there, like Carr, Dalton, Mannion, like Trey Lance has got to be the number one option there. So Lance and Tannehill. I know that was a long-winded answer to say what I initially already said, but yeah, Lance and Tannehill.
Yep.
Up. And again, appreciate the super chat. All of you in here as well. The 93 still left in here, 20 minutes before kickoff. So appreciate it.
DK or Amari Cooper.
Right.
I will take Amari Cooper there with the weather concerns in Detroit or in Seattle. Hollywood Brown versus the Rams, Amon-Ra versus the Seahawks. I'll take Hollywood Brown over Amon-Ra. I think the ceiling's higher. They're probably going to put up a lot of points on the other side of the ball. So give me Hollywood there. And then Taysom Hill versus the Panthers or Lance versus the Texans. I feel like we're going to get a lot of questions of Lance versus Huntley or Lance versus Hill. Give me Trey Lance of those like three mobile quarterback, streaming options. I will take Trey Lance over the other two.
For everyone wondering, I actually do have Trey Lance firmly entrenched in my top 12 quarterbacks this week.
I have him. I have him at 12, I believe, or at 11.
I think
one
that's
of the
exactly
two.
Where I have him too.
I have the guys I have ahead of Trey Lance are Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott, Joe Burrow, like the immediately ahead of him, and then immediately behind him, I have Tua, Taysom Hill, Tyler Huntley, Russell Wilson, and Ryan Tannehill.
I actually have Lance at 11. I have one spot ahead of Wilson, who's ahead of Huntley, who's ahead of Hill. And then I have Tua.
All right. 4 point per passing touchdown, Russ or Lance. I guess we just answered Connor's question. I have Trey Lance ahead of Russell Wilson, especially due to the weather. I'm definitely going with Trey Lance there. Big thanks to you guys this year as I made 2 out of 3 championship games. Championship today would help me forget about the Sens Leaf game last night. Oh, I didn't know you were a Senators fan. Yeah. Hey, you love to see the Leafs just putting the smackdown on.
Connor, if the Senators want to keep winning games so that the Habs keep falling in the standings and have a chance at Shane Wright, I'm down for that because at the end of the day,
how on earth were you guys like in the freaking Stanley Cup last year and you're literally not gonna
you guys stink. Half our team's on IR. It's actually fucked. It's actually crazy, but I'm glad though because again, the change in the front office, obviously with Molson getting hired, is gonna not Molson. Fucking what's his name? Molson's the owner. Fucking Gordon. Jeff Gordon getting hired is gonna help a lot in terms of trying to bring the youth in, trying to develop. Because at the end of the day, here Montreal has needed to rebuild for a few years. It's just they've been competitive enough to stay on that like fringe playoff range that they haven't just committed to the full rebuild. But again, I'm expecting in the next couple of years you should see like Josh Anderson, Ben Sherratt, maybe Carey Price, a lot of those older veterans that can help people like Edmonton, for example, win now, be shipped off for like first round pick, second round pick, something like that, and just rebuild because. At the end of the day here, if you can get like a Shane Wright or, a Matt Savoie, Brad Lambert this year. Also, I'm going to say
let's get the NHL talk out of here.
I'll say one thing and then we'll get back. Apparently Connor Bedard's dad really wants Montreal to have the first pick next year because he wants Bedard to be a Hab. So there's that. Anyways, let's go on. Connor Bedard's fucking like next McDavid type of prospect. He's phenomenal, but let's get on. Swift, Zeke, Harris. Give me Swift there, Jay.
Yeah, I'll take Swift there as well. I really hope Arizona wakes up. Yeah, that's sounds like every one of Danny's teams too.
I'm praying for the opposite because I have literally that trio in my championship game. So plus Gallup.
True. Diego says St. Brown or Darrell Williams flex PPR.
Give me a Monra slightly, but
yeah, I'll take a Monra there as well. Javonte or Swift. Yeah, give me Swift there. Full PPR start 3. Oh my god. Said Antonio Brown of these options. Don't want to, but probably who I'm sitting. Gabe Davis or MVS. I'm taking Gabe Davis there. Darrell Williams or Amon-Ra. I will take.
Give me Amon-Ra here. We just answer this.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell did I? Oh, it made me skip over a bunch of questions from before. I think.
Oh, here, go back then.
I can't. They're all hidden now.
Oh, rip. Yeah, sorry about that. We probably weren't going to get to many.
Yeah, we probably weren't going to get to them all anyway.
We got a couple member comments here. No more questions for me. No more decisions to make. Finals day. Team Brady, Eckler, Michelle, Adams, Evans, Daryl Williams, Pollard, Kelsey with Pasty and Eagles kicker. Thanks for all the help this season, gentlemen. Appreciate that. Hopefully you win your championship. THC, a true OG of the channel. Got to shout out our members. Got another members comment. Speaking, Carr Lance. I'm gonna go with Trey Lance here. But this is a weird league where quarterbacks get a half point for completion. No clue why. My team is stacked, and I prefer a safer play. If you're preferring a safer play, I don't mind going with Carr because of those exact circumstances. Because I do think, in terms of sheer passing volume, in terms of sheer passing efficiency, he's probably going to be ahead of Lance. Where are you leaning here? Because this is a very interesting league format.
Yeah, in completions, I think you obviously got to give the edge to Carr, but I think I would still go with Trey Lance.
Yeah. Like I would go with Lance.
The game environment of that Colts Raiders game it just screams 17-14. Like I don't want any part of that game if I can help it.
Yeah, I agree with you. I would go with Lance, but that is a really interesting format. Got a super chat here from Jake. Appreciate that. Sit one, AJ Brown, Keenan Allen, Waddle, Debo. I would sit Waddle, but man, that is a loaded wide receiver core.
Yeah, for sure. If your question got lost in the shuffle and you've been waiting, just ask it again and let us know if it got skipped over, and we'll try and get to those because it literally hid like 20 minutes worth of comments for me for some reason. But either way, Column says Javonte or Damian Harris. Give me Javonte Williams there. Yep. MVS or Gabe Davis. I will take Gabe Davis there. Elliot. Flex standard scoring. AJ Brown, Antonio Brown, Rashad Penny. I will take AJ Brown.
Give me AJ.
Yeah, give me AJ over Antonio. I don't actually know if my rankings say that. No, they don't. Or no, yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Never mind. We're good. Man. AJ Brown over Antonio is who I would go there. Lance or Wilson, same game. Metcalf or St. Brown. So give me Trey Lance, and then I will go with Metcalf over St. Brown.
Agree with that.
Van Jefferson, Tyler Lockett, Tyler Boyd, Michael Pittman Jr. I'm going to take Pittman there of those options.
I'll go Lockett over Pittman.
You would?
Yeah.
I literally have them back to back, so I definitely don't disagree with that. I just think weather wise, I'll take the tiebreaker of Pittman.
Yeah, that's definitely fair. If you want to play safer, you can go with Pittman.
Pick 2, Swift, Michelle, Penny, Boston Scott. I'll go with the first two there.
Penny versus Michelle's close, but
yeah, Penny versus Michelle is close, but I would take Michelle over Penny.
Yeah.
Pick 3 of 4, Mixon, David Montgomery, Jonathan Taylor, and Ronald Jones.
Sit Rojo, but Jesus.
Yeah, I'm going to sit Ronald Jones there. You got 3 of my top 6 running backs on the week. I think actually 3 of my top 5 running backs. Yeah, 3 of my top 5 running backs on the week.
That's insane.
We're going to get to that. Elijah Mitchell playing, been questionable, expected to play, but not for sure. If it comes from a reliable source like Rappaport and Schefter that say he's expected to play, I tend to just believe that he's going to be out there.
Yep, I agree with you there.
Colts, Packers, Rams, or Saints. Give me the Packers there of those options there, Elgin. You still like Daryl Williams over Penny? No, I'm starting Penny over Daryl Williams in my home league. So I like Penny over Daryl Williams. Do you like Rojo over Amon-Ra? Yeah, I do. I like Rojo over Amon-Ra there for sure.
And it's funny because we literally had the live stream yesterday, and like I feel like literally we can get ask the same question like 10 times, and we'll think about a different answer like each time because that's how close that running back range is.
It is very close.
Also, we got a super chat here from Shinigami. Appreciate that. Leave your comment below, and we'll get to it for sure. I'll keep an eye out for it. We actually got another super chat here from Trojan $2. He says Javonte Williams, Dylan, or Patterson for RB2. Javonte there.
Not really close, to be honest.
Yep, I agree with you there.
Bobby says this one's really hard for me to answer. Jefferson, AB, Deontay. They're literally back to back to back in my rankings right now. I have Deontay the highest, or sorry, I have it Antonio Brown, Deontay Johnson, Justin Jefferson. So I actually, in this case, with Sean Mannion starting, I'm okay sitting Justin Jefferson here, but I don't want to. So if you want to, because Antonio Brown's dealing with an injury right now, if you want to sit Antonio Brown instead of Jefferson, I don't blame you. But honestly, flip a coin with this one. These guys are 7, 8, and 9 in my rankings right now.
Yep, I agree with you there. We got a kicker question here. Donation, appreciate that from Fam. He says kicker Joseph, Badgley, Boswell, or Bass. I think I'm gonna go with Tyler Bass here.
Yeah, give me the highest scoring offense of these options here.
Yep, agree with that. Again, appreciate the super chat.
Jabroni, elite name. Waddle, Antonio Brown, or AJ Brown. I will take AJ Brown there.
Yep.
Jabroni. Schultz or Knox. I don't even know who I have higher there.
That
I think I have Knox a little
I
bit
will
higher.
go with Knox slightly. Yeah.
Yeah, I have
with
Knox at
Sanders out.
6 and Schultz at 9 right now, or 10. Sorry.
Especially with Manuel Sanders out, like I thought I will go with Knox.
Yeah, for sure. Colts or Cowboys defense. Give me the Cowboys defense. Danny will definitely say Cowboys, but I'll take the Cowboys defense. They've been just playing too well and generating too many turnovers for me to play them or not play them in this matchup.
Have to trust the East.
Who is that? Is that Parsons?
That's a Parsons hoodie.
Oh, really? Full PPR, Rojo, Zeke, or Chase at the flex.
Chase.
If that's Jamar Chase and not Chase Edmonds, I will play Jamar Chase. But if that's Chase Edmonds, I'll play Rojo.
Yep, agree with that.
St. Brown, MVS, or Deontay Harris at my flex. St. Brown, not
Yep.
close.
Agree with you.
Hill versus Lance. I'll take Trey Lance there.
Yep.
Najee or Zeke. I'll take Najee Harris. There are not a lot of Najee questions today. Maybe everybody who had him just didn't make their championship. I don't know. Lamar Jackson or Huntley. Well, Lamar's going to be inactive. He's already inactive, so he is not going to be playing in this game. So I will go with Tyler Huntley there.
Yep.
Half PPR, 2 wide receiver, Antonio Brown, T. Higgins, AJ Brown, Justice Jefferson, Flex Cook.
Justice for Justice.
Yeah, Victoria Justice Jefferson. Yeah. Okay, so 2 wide receivers of these options. I'll take Brown. I'll take AJ and Antonio, to be honest with these guys. That's that's who I have the highest. But again, if you want to sit Antonio because of the ankle concerns for Justice Jefferson, then go ahead and do that.
You're
and then
going
Dalvin Cook is my flex in that second part of the question there.
You're going Brown there like your name's Odell.
Yeah, pretty much. J Jeff or Jared Cook, like J Jeff. Come on.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of dumb shit on Twitter today about Justin Jefferson. Like people starting Cortland Sutton over him. Get the fuck out of here. Cortland Sutton hasn't scored 10 points since week 6. Eli Mitchell, Javonte Williams, or Devin Singletary for my RB2. I will take again that Mitchell and Williams is just such a tough decision for me. Again at the ceiling, I think Mitchell probably wins that because he has the biggest workload between him and Williams, but Williams is also capable of doing a whole lot of shit. If this is a PPR league, I'll take Williams. If this is half PPR, I'll take Mitchell, or if it's standard or whatever. And then obviously with both of them playing at 4, you have the luxury of knowing if he's going to be limited or not. So I think I would just kind of wait and see till 4:00. And like I said, with the scoring formats, go with the appropriate guy. AB or St. Brown, I would go with AB there. Triggerman.
Yeah. We got a super chat here. Pretty scared about AJ Brown.
I don't know where you're getting your weather reports from, brother. I got 19-kilometer winds and 30% chance of precipitation. Like it's not, ideal, but I don't think it's a complete dumpster fire of a game atmosphere.
Yep. Yeah, where we left off.
Yeah. Lap dance. Pick 2. Jacobs, Edmonds, Penny, Michael Carter. Give me Penny and Jacobs probably is where I'm going.
Yeah, I agree. It's the way you said that.
Sorry, full PPR. Okay. I mean, full PPR makes me a little bit more interested in Edmonds, but I'm a little scared of the Cowboys defense, so I'd probably play Jacobs and Penny still.
Yeah.
That's probably spam. I'm just going to...
Yeah, it is. Give me Dari over Derek Gore.
Yeah. Callaway or Osborne? Give me KJ Osborne there.
Yeah.
Rojo or Sony Michel? I will take Ronald Jones there. Giovanni?
Yeah, Giovanni.
Yeah, opinion on Zeke Elliott? I mean, he stinks, but he could score touchdowns.
He's better than Saquon.
That's not saying much. Chris Hubbard, tackle for the Browns. I'm in a tough spot. Should I start Stafford or Burrow? I would start Stafford. I have as my QB4, I think, on the week. The only quarterbacks I'd start over Stafford are Brady, Mahomes, and Allen.
Is that you timing people out, or is that spicy hot?
No, that was me. That last one. Taysom Hill or Huntley. Give me Brett Huntley. Tyler Huntley there. I keep mixing Brett Huntley and Tyler Huntley up all the time.
Facts.
Joseph or Badgley. I mean, I haven't played a kicker league in 4 years, but I will. I'll say Joseph just because they tend to kick a lot of field goals in Cleveland.
I think he's super chat and he added the option of Bass.
Yeah, Bass is who I would go with there. All right, so Rob says, "Hey boys, love the show. Pick any 3 full PPR. Give me Sony Michel, Zeke, and Odell Beckham Jr. and Hunter Renfrow. Sorry, is who I would go with there.
I agree with that. But we actually got another super chat here from Zach. Appreciate that. Amon-Ra or Javonte Williams half PPR. That's decently close, but in a half PPR, I will go with Javonte Williams.
I will as well.
If that was a full PPR, like it would be a toss-up, but I will go with Javonte regardless.
Yep. Okay, so there's not that many questions left. Let's try and speed through these. I want to get to everybody if we can.
Let's get it, man.
All right, so new life. Give me okay, we've gotten this question a million times. I tend to lean Javonte Williams with that one.
Yep.
From Canada,
Yes,
awesome.
sir.
Rob, you'd love to see it. Daryl Williams or Penny. I'm personally going Penny, and then Rojo is where I would go with the other one. Fryermuth or Foster Moreau. Give me Fryermuth. Schultz or Knox. I got the clicks. Robbie says Schultz or Knox. Give me Knox. See a big day from Lance. Dude can run the ball. Definitely possible. Dallas or Colts D. Give me the Cowboys. Huntley or Fields. Fields isn't starting, so go Huntley there.
Correct.
I'm in a tough spot. Should I start Stafford or Burrow? Give me Stafford, Chris. Full PPR pick 2. We already got to that one. Ben says Jamar Chase, AJ Brown, Antonio Brown, Mike Evans. What are you saying?
Actually, no. I just saw Antonio Brown. Give me the Browns.
Give me AJ and Antonio. Give me the 2 Browns.
Give me the Browns. Sorry.
I have Brady, JT, David Montgomery, Justin Jefferson, Gronk, AB, Saints D, Tyler Bass, bench. I think you're good. I'd love to get Swift in my lineup. Maybe you want to sit Antonio Brown for DeAndre Swift because of the ankle concern. That'd be my only thing I might change about that, though. Otherwise, I think you're good.
And again, I know you have Montgomery higher, but Swift versus Montgomery, especially.
Yeah, that's definitely close. I think personally, I'd probably sit AB and throw Swift in there.
Yep, that's fair. All right, let's keep going.
Start to Swift, Penny, Mitchell. Give me Swift and Penny is who I have the highest.
I'd go Swift and Mitchell, but that's close.
Yep, start 2, sit 2, Swift, Singletary, Damian Harris. Give me Penny and Swift.
Yep. Let's keep going.
Patterson or Swift. I'll give me Swift there, and then Penny or Williams. I'm going with Penny.
It was pick 3. I would sit.
Sorry, yeah.
You said
Cordero Patterson. That's what I'm saying.
I agree.
Elijah Mitchell, Javonte Williams, or Devin Singletary from my RB2. Again, we've gotten this question a million times. So I'm taking Javonte Williams though. OBJ, Saquon, or Hollywood flex. Give me Hollywood Brown there.
Yep.
Flex, Chase or Mitchell. Give me Jamar Chase.
Yep. Sorry.
Pick 2, Ogunbowale, Edmonds, or Jarrett Patterson. I will take the first 2 there, Kyle. Full PPR, pick 2 wide receivers, 1 flex. Keenan Allen, DK Metcalf, T. Higgins, Devontae Smith. I will take Keenan Allen, DK Metcalf, and T. Higgins there and sit Devontae Smith. Chris.
Yep.
Give me Matthew Stafford. Struggling for a tight end this week. Pick 1, full PPR. Give me Pat Fryermuth there, Aiden.
Yep. Chase.
Jamar Chase. AB or Waddle. I'm going to take Antonio Brown there, James. Sony Michel or Damian Harris, full PPR. Give me Sony Michel. Struggling. Lockett, Kirk, Penny, or Cooper. Give me Amari Cooper. Justin Jefferson or Sony Michel. Justin Jefferson there, David. Or Davin. Full PPR. Give me George Kittle. Yep.
Give me Antonio Brown.
I'll take Antonio Brown and Gabe Davis. So those options there. Good luck, Bush. Yeah, good luck to you, Arnold. Congratulations on your championship, by the way. I'll be over in about 10 minutes. I'm going to his house. We got to tilt together.
Jeez, Huntley.
Give me Huntley there. Robbie, AB AB. AJ Dillon or Jarrett Patterson. I'll take AJ Dillon there, Nicola. Javonte Williams or Amon-Ra. I will take Javonte Williams. I'm stressed. Same. Pick 3, Cordero. Oh, yeah, we already answered that. What up, Bryson? AB or Waddle. I will take. Yep, we did. Prater or Folk. Give me Folk there. They take the points all the time.
Folk, yeah.
Metcalf. Metcalf or Penny. Give me DK Metcalf. Gronk or Kittle, full PPR. Give me George Kittle there. J-Mac. OBJ, Cooks, Claypool, Terry. Pick 3. I'm going to sit. I'm sitting Claypool there. Huh?
Also, Moyne, it must have not just shown up.
Yeah, they're like hiding comments. If we skipped any and you see them, just put them up.
We still got a few here, by the way. If I need upside, Tannehill. I would still go with Tannehill over Andy Dalton there, Carmen. Cowboys D or Eagles D. Give me Cowboys D. We already read this, Rob. Appreciate you. PPR. Yeah, no, I would still go with Tannehill there, Carmen. Brady or Burrow. Give me Brady there. I'm assuming you agree.
Yeah, I'm just checking my lineups real quick to make sure I can.
Yeah, you good. Rodgers or Stafford. Yeah, let me take a look quick. You can't even see these actually. Folks.
Yeah, I can't see them. I need you to do those.
Thank you, all the best. Appreciate you, Rob. Good luck. Gronk or Kittle. Give me Kittle there, J-Mac. Ready for the draft alone. My teams would play off. Yeah, that is straight pain there, Bryson. PPR flex Bourne or Devontae Freeman. Give me Kendrick Bourne here. It's kind of gross, but maybe catches a deep bomb. Who knows? They got a pretty damn easy matchup to say the least. We already read that. Zeke, Odell, AJ Brown, St. Brown, Renfro pick 2. Give me Zeke and AJ Brown there, Brandon. Assuming you agree.
Yeah.
Penny or
give me Rashad Penny there, Tyler.
Yep. Need 4 Chubb, Higgins, Eckler, AB, Deontay Johnson.
I'm gonna. Fuck, that's close, man. I'm probably gonna sit Antonio Brown just because the ankle issue there.
Yeah, that's definitely fair. My lineup is actually all set now that I take a look here. Literally like.
Fuck. Actually, Ben, I'm sitting T Higgins there.
You start Chubb over Higgins?
Yeah, I would. I have Chubb very high this week against Pittsburgh, dude. They can't stop the run at all.
Jefferson or Michelle, full PPR. Give me Jefferson.
Give me
there. Give me Edmonds.
There.
Yep. We already read that. Philly D. 4 championship games. Good luck. Crack shot. Philly D or Saints. Give me Philly there, Brandon. We already read that.
Okay, now I'm good. We're caught up. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Gronk or Kittle. Yeah, that was Kittle. Sit Claypool there, Daniel. Thank you guys so much. Good luck today. Everyone, appreciate that, Kyle. Good luck to you as well. Thanks, guys. No worries, James. Cole Kmet or Steven Anderson. I don't even know who Steven Anderson is, to be honest. So give me Kmet.
He's the backup tight end for the Texans?
Yeah, give me Kmet easily. Kmet, real quick on Cole Kmet, he had 7, 11, and 7 targets the 3 games that Andy Dalton has started this year.
I'll quickly get to a member comment though. We
already read this. Yeah.
Yeah, we already did. Damn. Okay.
Yeah, that was the inactives there. Bourne or Freeman. Give me Kendrick Bourne there, honestly. We already got Gronk or Kittle. Give me Kittle there. J-Mac, I think, missed my super. If we missed it, we would have gone with Swift and Michelle there, Zach. Gore, Dare, Treadwell, or McKenzie. Oof. Give me Dare there. Give me the workload.
Yep, I agree.
TD only league. Parker, Ayuk, Gabe Davis. In a touchdown only league, who do you think is most likely to score a touchdown in this game? Probably Gabe Davis, right? Yeah, I'm going to take Gabe Davis there. Javonte or Eli Mitchell, I'll go with Javonte there, Bryce. Jarrett Patterson or Jordan Howard, I will take Jarrett Patterson there, Caleb. Never bench Higgins. I mean, he has some great options, so it's hard not to. Sony Michel or Jamar Chase, give me Jamar Chase there, dribble god. AB or Mike Williams, Pittman, Kirk. Give me Antonio Brown, ride or die. Big facts. Thanks, fellas. No worries. Amon-Ra or Amari at flex full PPR. Give me Amari Cooper there. Ibrahim, Javonte, Pittman, or McLaurin. Javonte Williams is who I would go with there. We are caught up officially. It's 1 p.m. Let's get it. Jacob Swift Penny. Give me Swift there. Brad, I don't know if you can lock that in. It's 1 p.m. already, but so we are ready to go. It's championship time. Let's bring home the bacon. That trophy could be going somewhere, but hopefully it does not. Congratulations on your championship finals for all of you guys if you win them.
Also, quickly want to say, Bush is representing that Dino League, so good luck, Bush. Good luck because I'm not going to play favorites here, but I will say, though, it's probably more favorable to me if Bush wins because
I have my own first-round pick.
That and
you have everybody else's.
There's that, and also I don't have to send the money over to the States where I get taxed on PayPal.
Big facts, yeah, true.
There's that. Quick couple more. Bourne, Van Jefferson there for me. Baldark. Thanks, guys, for appreciate it. Keith, an actual OG. I actually do remember seeing him.
Yeah.
Last year, to be honest. So
yeah, appreciate it, Keith. Terry. I mean, the lineups have already locked, but I would have gone Terry.
Yeah, I'm in championship. Good luck there, Bodark. PPR need wide receiver and flex. I don't see the comment, so we're gonna have to include that next time. It's on championship. Yeah, good luck. So appreciate y'all. About an hour and a half into the live stream. Hopefully everyone in here wins their championship. So peace out, y'all.